Let's face it, weeknights are busy, time is limited, quick and easy dinners are my go-to. You'll need less than 30 minutes to make this one. Stick around, I'll show you how. Aloha mai kako, my name is Relle and welcome to my kitchen where I like to make Hawaiian and local recipes. And today we're making a quick and easy dinner, yaki udon. It's a Japanese favorite that we make in our house all the time. Let's start with the sauce. So first you're gonna need some brown sugar. Put that into a bowl. This is golden brown, but you can use light or dark, totally up to you. Some oyster sauce. It adds a touch of sweetness. Oyster sauce can be found in the Asian aisle in most grocery stores. If not, the specialty Asian stores, or you can do online. And I'll link that in the description box below, along with the rest of the recipe instructions and ingredients. Then you're gonna need some shoyu. Shoyu is Japanese style soy sauce, also in the Asian aisle at most grocery stores. Then you've got some mirin. Mirin is a great extra flavor that you can add into it. Some rice wine vinegar. And just a touch of sesame oil. Now, sesame oil is a super strong flavor, so you really only need just a little bit. So once we've got that in, mix that up. And this is our udon sauce. Super yummy. So we'll set that aside, and next we're gonna do the veggies. So I like to get shiitake mushrooms. If you can't find shiitake, you can use your mushroom of choice. I know shiitake are a little more pricey than some of the other mushrooms. You can even get the dehydrated ones if you want, and use those. I take out the middles, up to you. You can if you want, you don't have to if you don't want to. You can cut it, I just end up pulling mine out. So you wanna make sure that when you cut things, they're generally the same size so that they cook at the same time, depending on what you have, right? So mushrooms, we're gonna slice them into thin slices. And you like to hold the knife like this, and then you're just gonna do slices like that. Mushrooms soak up a lot of the flavor, so whatever sauce or whatnot that you use, your mushrooms end up tasting like that. So we're gonna get an onion. I like to use sweet Maui onions, but if you're in the mainland and you can't find it, regular white, yellow, round, totally up to you. It's gonna get cooked down anyway. So cut it in half, and then you're gonna peel out this outside layer, the papery part. I know normally I dice it, but this one, we're not gonna dice, we're gonna slice. So top off. So I'll cut it one more time in half like this, and then you can cut off the root. The root holds it all together, so if you were to cut it off earlier, it would kind of slip around. And then all you have to do is make slices like this. And if it's starting to tip, just let it tell you. You just turn it over, and you can continue to make slices like that. Some green onion. Here in Hawaii, often we save the bottoms, stick it back in the ground so you have some more for later. I like to dice or slice like this, but you can do bigger cuts if you want. And last, some napa cabbage. You don't have to necessarily use this particular one. I just like the texture and the look of it in it. The butt end, you can kind of find an opening that you want, or you can just go wherever you want, and it'll kind of just cut through like this. And you'll end up with two pieces, and they kind of stay together like that, so you can, you know, save that for another one. And then even for this one, I'll probably cut it in half one more because I'm not going to use the whole thing. So you'll go through the middle like that so that it stays together. Then you can wedge it and use whatever else you want for that. I just like to keep it whole like this, and I'll just cut some chunks like this. Super easy. You know, all this vegetable cutting has made me kind of thirsty. But we're in luck. Let's call in today's video sponsor, Tipsy. Tipsy is the largest sake online store. They carry over 400 labels. Sake should be simple and fun. My box this month included junmai, jinjo, and other flavored sakes. Your membership perks could include virtual tasting videos, beginner's guide booklet, unlimited free shipping on regular orders, and exclusive kampai events. Sign up for a Sake Club membership subscription and get a curated box with 6 10-ounce bottles of sake every 3 months. It also comes with a tasting card to help you learn more about sake. Use code Relle for 10% off all products. Join Tipsy today and enjoy yourself some sake. Kampai. Sake goes great with this dish. If you try it, let me know. Now we're gonna get back to cooking. So I've got a small wok. If you don't have a wok, you can use a regular pan, that's fine. It's set over high heat and you're gonna wanna use a high smoke point oil, avocado oil, or the like is fine. And then you're just gonna wanna kind of swirl it around to cover the pan. It's hot, so once it goes in, it'll start going. We're gonna start with pork. If you wanna use shrimp or chicken or some other, you're more than welcome to, but I like pork. And we're just gonna sear it. So let it brown up on this side. This is super quick and easy. Like I said, perfect for weeknights. So stir fry, they throw together. So once that gets going, then you can kind of flip it and cook it through. I like to kind of break it up. Okay, once it's started to brown like that, then we're gonna toss in the onions and the mushrooms. Sweet Maui onions that we sliced up earlier, and the mushrooms. So this will soak up the flavor, the oils inside the pork and whatnot will all go into that. My wok's a little small, so it's gonna be pretty full. But you're just gonna cook it until the onions are translucent. Because the pan is really hot, you can move your hand and circle kind of a motion like this. That's kind of how woks kind of work to help move things along. If your pan is too small, kind of like mine, you could cook the pork, take it out, and then cook the veggies and then put it back in. All right, now that the onions are translucent, the mushrooms have softened, the pork is cooked through. I drained out some of the excess oil, especially because I put a little bit too much. Now I like to put the sauce. So it's sitting a little, so you just want to mix that up again. And the whole shebangy goes in. And then noodles go in. These are udon noodles. They're thick noodles like this. Cook them to package directions. Most of them are pre-parboiled, cooked already anyway. I try to separate it a little bit. And then mix that up. So now you've got the sauce going over. You know what would work better than one? Hold on. Is two. Like I said, super easy, busy weeknights, kids got sports or things like that. This is a recipe that you can just toss together, get those veggies in there for the kids. I like the greens to still have a little bit of crunch, so I add that in at the very end. So then the napa cabbage will go over the top. So it's not super soggy, like it's still there and it still has a little bit of crunch, but it does soak up some of that flavor. Add a little more. And that's how you make yaki udon. Super easy, weeknight meal. Top it with a little bit of green onions. And if you like these type of quick and easy weeknight meals, then check out this video here. And until next time, ahui ho!
Thank you for watching my mommy's video.